it is Mia. I am here tonight with a really quick project. I haven't been on in a while because I've been so freaking busy. Just to let you guys know, so I am still going to work. One of my functions at my job is HR. And so as you can imagine, with all of the chaos and uncertainty around us, I have been having to respond to and help. Hi, Missy. Help with all the questions and policies and mandates and all of those things. So I've been a little busy, and by the time I get home, I'm a little exhausted, and so I have not crafted. I've also been making face masks, and so I've been making them to donate to any local needed areas. So if we have customers at the boutique that need them, or mainly medical, elderly, that sort of a thing, I have been trying to make those, and also for my job for people there. And so I've been a little busy, but I've missed you guys so much. And so I wanted to come on tonight and do a really quick project. I mean, it's probably going to be super quick. So let me get my camera set up here so you guys can see kind of what I got going on. How are you doing, Missy? Are you hanging in there? Are you staying safe? Please tell me you're staying safe. Okay, so I have this frame. Okay, I have this frame, and it sorry, I'm trying to think. Oh, thanks, Missy. I appreciate it. I'm glad I'm back too. Sometimes I just get so busy and it just is overwhelming. And by the time I get home and trying to keep up with everything, you guys know how it is. I'm preaching to the choir. You guys are the same way. So anyways, we have this, I have this frame that has been repainted, and it's kind of a sky blue, like a deep blue. It's not really a sky blue. I don't know what kind of blue you'd call it. It's like a deep blue. The camera's showing it pretty right on. And then a piece of plywood that's been painted black here. And so then we have this really, I love elephants. Love, love, love elephants. Let me know what your favorite animal is. What's y'all's spirit animal? Tell me what that is. But we've got this elephant. I thought it was super cute. I don't know if it's going to be big enough for me to put namaste. And I think it's funny is a lot of people have been doing this and says namaste and then ... home, which I thought is just so funny, especially nowadays. So anyways, I'm going to just do it in all white. I sat here and played around with colors, and this blue is a little bit of a different color blue, and so I'm having a hard time either matching that blue or having a complementary color. I thought about yellow, I thought about cream, a whole bunch of different colors, but Leah, I love elephants too. My gosh. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do it in white. But what I want to do when I have a little bit more time, I'm going to tell you guys, I want to take this elephant, and people have been doing almost like a watercolor technique with our pastes. And so I want to get him on a canvas. So it's like a linen background, and then watercolor in all these beautiful details. So excited about that. So I want to eventually do that. I don't really have the time tonight to do it. So that will come. So hopefully I can find some time to do that, because I just think that would be absolutely gorgeous. Gulf and Dixie Blue. Yes, you're probably right. In fact, somebody who used to be on my team had made a bunch of frames, and this was one of hers, and she had them left over, and so I just bought a bunch of them from her when she left Trot Couture, and because I was like, hey, you know, I love upcycled frames, and they were really pretty. I loved the colors, and so I don't know what it was, but you're right, it does look like that, and it might as well be. Okay, I'm going to try to put him up as high as I can, because I want to try to fit the namaste down here, but I just don't know. Let's see if it'll... I think I can, you guys. I mean, it's going to be right there, but I think I can do it. All right. So if I leave him as high up, I probably can get just a hair of a little bit more space up there. Oh my goodness, you guys. So I'm super excited while I'm setting this up. Chalk Couture is having another release on the 15th of April. So what is today? Next week. It's next week. Whatever the 15th is. Next week. And it's called a Celebration Suite. And so it's just a mini release. Maybe 20 to 30 new transfers or so. But I posted the catalog in my VIP group, and there's a little something in there in my VIP group for all of my VIPs. So check it out. If there's something that interests you, just let me know, and I will help you out. And then let's see what else is going on with Chalk Couture while I set this up. So Chalk Couture is having massive promotions right now. I think they're really trying to help with the coronavirus, if you know, with us designers, but then it's like there's a triple treat for joining this month, all this fun stuff. So if you're on the edge and thinking about joining or becoming a designer or buying product, all this stuff, they've discounted surfaces. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. So it's a fun time. Fun time. All right, so I've just got my white paste here. I am going to add a little bit of water to my paste. To be honest with you, I probably would have gone more with a cream, but my custard is a little old. I've had it for a long time, and it was not loose enough to really work with tonight. And so I just figured, why not white? Go with the basic primary color here. Okay. So I have my squeegee. But I hope everybody's doing okay. I know it's kind of a crazy time, right? Like, I was speaking with somebody earlier today, and we were saying, you know, because, well, I told my son this when he first found out that school was canceled. He was a little upset. He's in the 7th grade, that he wasn't going to see his friends, be able to hang out with his friends physically, and that sort of thing. And I said, you know what? I said, I completely get it, and this doesn't make it any better, but just know that like 100 years from now, 50 years from now, this is going to be in the history books. Like, you're part of history. I guarantee you it's going to be like us reading about, you know, the plague or whatever in history books. They're going to make it this huge thing. And it's so funny because when I was talking with somebody today, I said, you know, he's a big history buff too and loves to read about history and stuff. I like it now. I did not when I was in school. I like history now. But you know, whenever I watch a movie, read a book or whatever, I always imagine like what it was like. Like, I'm always like, I wonder what it was like to live in that time. Like, what was going through their thoughts. And it's the psychology major in me coming out. Like, how did they behave? What are they doing? What were they thinking? And I just, you know, now I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm now living in a time where people might be thinking the same exact thing, you know, 200 years from now. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, I wonder what it was like. Were they scared? What was happening? It's just kind of interesting to me. I don't know. Crazy random thoughts by Mia. I don't know if any of you other guys have been thinking about stuff like that, but that is just the kind of stuff that runs through my head sometimes. All right, guys, so I think I've got him pretty well covered. Is there anything you guys can see on that camera? Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to lift, and we're going to do it evenly. Oh my gosh, I just love him so much. I love that they added so much floral detail in him. I always like this. It looks like such a mirrored effect. Oh, I cannot wait to watercolor him too, because this is amazing. This is so beautiful, and I can't even imagine with all the beautiful colors of the rainbow on him. What do you guys think? Do you love? Do you like? Do you not like? That's okay too. All right, let me plug in my blow dryer and make sure he's dry before I put that Namaste on here. Told you guys it was going to be a very quick project tonight, but I just couldn't stay away any longer. funny because I've been seeing a lot of people doing him in the teals. I call it a him. It could be a her. Teals and blues and that sort of a thing with the white frame. So that's what made me think about the white, just doing him in white. And then, you know, because I had the blue frame already. Is that going to be centered? Let's see. If I do this here. How long do I wait till I watercolor? Oh, you know what? I'm going to do a whole new surface with the watercolor. I need to look it up, Missy. Oh, Alicia, thank you. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Chalkator is an amazing product. Well, it's a company, but the products that it sells are awesome. It allows me to have, like I said, I've been having a pretty stressful job recently with everything because one of my functions is HR. And like tonight, I can come home and do a 10-minute project that's beautiful and kind of fun and get my outlet out and just, you know, have a good time. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to pull this little so you guys can see. Oh, nope, because my name's, there we go. There you go. So that way, if you want to look it up. If you guys are interested in joining my VIP group, I have some fun specials going on right now for the new release that's happening next week. Just type the word VIP in the comments. If you're interested in joining Chalk Couture, just type the word join. But Missy, I need to look up the watercoloring technique because several people have done it, and I think it's in the Designer Studio on Facebook. But I don't know if they're doing like a base and then adding. That's an idea. I hadn't thought about that if that's what you're mentioning. Like adding the colors. That would be pretty cool. Yeah. So I don't know. I have to look it up. But I've just seen that it's a new thing that people are doing, and it's totally got my attention. I was trying to learn how to watercolor about December time frame. So it would be, I'm going to put that in water. It would be a cool thing to figure out. My grandmother was a watercolor artist, and watercolor is hard. But this would be much easier because it's almost like color by number, and it's just the technique of it. You don't really have to know how to watercolor. It just kind of gives it that look. So I want to figure that out and then go live doing it so that you guys can see, and if you guys wanted to try it, you could do it. Okay. But I was saying, for anybody who's just joining me, what I love, so Chalk Couture is amazing because I can erase this and start all over if you're not familiar with the product. It is a water-soluble substance, or I can spray it with a polyacrylic and make it permanent. Well, what people have been doing as kind of a play on what's going on right now, they've been saying namaste at home, which I think is so funny. I'm not going to do it with this one, but I just thought it was interesting. I thought about doing namaste in a different color, but I just think that the frame is so colorful in itself and kind of bold that I don't want to lose that, if that makes any sense to you guys. So basically, you guys, in 15 minutes, I have sat here and talked y'all's ears off and created a whole project piece. I mean, isn't that crazy? Here, I'm going to move myself out of the way. In fact, I'm going to take myself off and you guys can see this. Oh, Missy, well, if you know if you have some tricks, let me know because I definitely want to give it a try. So, yeah, you guys, so this is pretty much my project for tonight. Is that not amazing? I love this elephant so much. We should name him. What should we name him? I keep saying it's a him, so it's got to be a him. I just keep defaulting to that, even though he's quite pretty with all the floral additions. Well, the reverse canvas is the same as a canvas, right? Is that what you're meaning? So I would probably get my rolled canvas. Hi, Leanne, how are you? I would probably get my rolled canvas paper and then do it on that and then find some beautiful frame. And I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking. if I do the watercolor technique, just doing a beautiful wood, some type of a wood frame, something natural, because this is going to be so colorful. That's what I'm thinking. I just don't know if I have a wood frame. I have so many frames, but I don't know if I have wood. Thank you, Leanne. I sat here for about 15 minutes before I went live going, should I do cream? Should I try to match the blue? What should I do? And then so many pictures. Elmer, I love that name. That's awesome. So many pictures of him were done in the blue with a white frame. And I thought, you know what? I'll just do it in the reverse since I already have this frame. It's just so bold and beautiful. So anyways, all right, guys. That's pretty much it for tonight. Edward. I think I like Elmer. Edward. No, Edward. You know what? That's the name of my parents' dog. Is that not hilarious? Their name is Edward. Which, when they got him, he was already named. And it fits him perfectly, actually. It's kind of funny. I love it when dogs have, like, real adult human names. I am doing well. I hope you are, too. I hope you're staying safe. And, keeping occupied. But pretty much that is it, you guys. Like I said, Chalk Couture has a huge release of new products, new transfers next week. I kind of have a special thing going on in my VIP group. So if you're interested, for non-designers, if you're interested in joining my VIP, just type VIP in the comments. If you're interested in learning more about Chalk Couture, just type the word join and we can message back and forth. But I just appreciate you guys joining me tonight above all else. But you can follow my stuff on here on this page or on Instagram, Chalk with Mia, and then I try to download my videos on YouTube as well. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and thank you for spending a little bit of it with me. I hope you have a great night. Bye.